some junk on the floor. Usually the rule is if it's 50 years or more old, you can consider it historic and leave it alone. But if it's less than 50 years old, it's just trash. Should pack it out. Obviously, don't leave your own trash in the cave. So notice the cave is, the sand is packed now because it's moist. It was real dry at the entrance. I have no idea when's the last time it rained around here. We're in a desert, so it doesn't rain often, but obviously it gets some moisture. Underground, it can hold the moisture a while. Okay, let me see if I can pan up. I see a moth on the ceiling. See if I can get a picture without bugging him. All right, so there's that moth on the ceiling. Now I'm going to see if I can scroll the gimbal back down. So that was just a damp spot. See, now it's back to dry floor again. So it's uneven. Sometimes it's wet, sometimes it's dry. I'm going to rotate back around. You can see the difference almost if I pan down a bit here. Oops, I was going the wrong way. So here's dry floor and then moist floor where those rocks are. And you can actually barely make out the natural light of the entrance still. But it's got to be like 500 feet away by now. Okay, let me see if I can get this gimbal to behave. Oh, why is this gimbal being retarded? Okay, there we go. I think I pushed the button on accident, put it in the wrong mode. Okay, so I'm going to put this thing down. Okay, so now I'm going to be crawling. So the video is uneven. That's because I'm on my hands and knees now. The ceiling's still 3 feet high, but might as well get into a comfortable position now. Considering how fast those kids went in and out, I doubt they came back this far. I bet most of them would have liked it though. They didn't have very many chaperones. Not sure what the point is to show up at a cave for 2 minutes and leave, but whatever. Yeah, so this is really soft sand on the bottom, dirty sand. Ow. My knee pad's not lined up correctly either. Okay, see how it gets even smaller up there. Well, I mean, the cave does, but there's a high point on the ceiling here. I'm gonna sit up and look around, see how the, oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stop right here a second to pan up. Notice how the ceiling, it's got all sorts of, looks all porous and rounded spots and stuff. I'm assuming that it actually formed like that. Might be a little bit eroded smooth now, but I bet this is like almost an air bubble when the cave formed or something. Have to ask a geologist if they can second that. Alright, so notice to the edge the cave is alternating. It's got like white areas and brown areas. It's white areas, somebody left a jacket. All sorts of different colors. I'm not sure how much of that is dirt and how much of it is from the actual rock. Here's a small ledge here. More rounded area up there. Notice how the sand is uneven. I'm assuming that's partly from people, but also from wind and so on. I don't know if there's something underneath there to make it want to be higher, like maybe there's a rock under that sand or something. I have no idea how far down the actual cave floor is underneath this sand. For all I know, it's 20 feet deep. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit tight. But I've been through here before. I know I can fit. I'm not going to get stuck. Slow and noisy. I'll sound like I'm dying, but that's okay. I'm good at making sound effects. So now I'm not even on my hands and knees. Doing an actual belly crawl here. That's why I like to go straight ahead instead of turning around. So obviously I'm stirring up dust. If I keep going forward, I don't have to breathe it so much. if I turn around to go backwards, I'm gonna be breathing all that dust. And this is a really nasty cave. So it looks like straight ahead, you could keep going, but it gets really small, obviously. And again, I wouldn't fit without pushing the sand out of the way. This isn't the beach. You shouldn't really just dig in the sand or anything. So I'm gonna turn left to go over to that other side. Notice how low the ceiling is. I would say like maximum 1 foot high. I should come here with somebody so we can shoot video of each other, so show size perspective. Although since it says that this is impassable in the map, I'm wondering how deep, you know, if it's only passable because of all the people, you know, crawling through, making it passable. Maybe somebody did actually dig it out once with a shovel or something. Especially on the right side, the sand is totally up to the ceiling. So I'm wondering if people have pushed it that way, or if it was like that all along, and this is the part that got dug out, or what. And the roof, see, it's not smooth like a, you know, concrete sidewalk. It's got a lot of little rounded edges, like air bubbles. Geologists could probably tell you what that means. Maybe it was a certain temperature that it formed at or something. But notice it is, you know, obviously round, arch-shaped cave, but it's also, you know, kind of flat too. It's not, wow, just looks smaller and smaller ahead. Good thing I'm not claustrophobic. I'm worried about getting myself stuck back here. All right. Huh, I can peek through there. I think that's where I'm going, but I'm gonna go the long way over here to the right. No point in taking a shortcut, missing out some of the cave. So, I've shot videos in this cave before. Twice, actually. I got a 4K resolution video and then a 3D video. But this one I'm shooting with a gimbal with 2 flashlights. So it's gonna pick up sound. Oh wait, so here's that shortcut I was saying. Obviously I could cut through there. Well, it'd be tight, but the trail actually goes here and back around those rocks. So I'm gonna stick to the main trail, or what passes for a trail these days. Huh. Just a little bit of work. So it almost looks like another junction, just like over there on the right side. It totally looks like the cave keeps going. It just gets too darn small to keep going. How far could you go? I have no idea. Let's see if I can get a better view. I think I see a cave cricket ahead in the dust. See if I can adjust the angle of my camera. Oh darn it, I always go the wrong way.